Streetlights on the corner, shining soft and low. Puddles hold the memories of long ago. I called you from a cafe by the station down the hill. Said I'm back in town if you got time to fill. You paused a breath and whispered, I still know your name. And every empty evening suddenly felt the same. You said, where do we start? After all these years, I heard the echo of our laughter through my hidden fears. I said, if you still wanna try again, my friend, meet me in the rain where it all could mend.
Hold your coat up high,
bring that old umbrella.
walk the way you walk,
When I was just your fella,
let the city water
wash away the pain. Baby, meet me in the rain. Oh, meet me in the rain,
on the old brick street,
where the headlights shimmer
at our dancing feet.
let the world fade out in the window pane. Baby, meet me in the rain.
We'll forgive the nights
that we spent apart.
every stubborn heart.
If you still feel something you can't explain, baby, meet me
in the rain.
You came around the corner with your collar turned up tight, umbrella like a halo in the silver light. The raindrops on your lashes, I could see them shine, like we were 20 again, your hand back into mine. We passed the small town dance hall with the jukebox glow, where we spun in circles on that night long ago. Through the fogged up glass, I heard a distant song. Every step beside you said we still belong.
Do you ever think about that second chance you sighed?
I said I hear it every time the clouds collide. The rhythm of the raindrops calling out your name, saying turn around, love, it's not too late to change. Meet me in the rain,
on the old brick street,
where the headlights shimmer
at our dancing feet.
let the world fade out in the window pane. Baby, meet me in the rain
We'll forgive the nights
that we spent apart.
every stubborn heart.
If you still feel something you can't explain, baby, meet me
in the rain.
We walked you home in silence till your house came into view. That little porch light burning like it waited too. I'd watched it once grow smaller when I drove away. Now it wrapped around us like a warm bouquet. You turned the key and lingered in the doorway's glow. Said I thought I lost you many years ago. I brushed a raindrop gently from your trembling chin, whispered if you'll still have me, let me back inside again. Let the sky cry, oh, everything we've done. Let the storm roll through till the hurt is gone. We can sway like shadows in a soft refrain, just a boy and girl in an older frame. If tomorrow finds us on this street once more, we'll be standing closer than we did before. Every drop that falls will spell your name, every heartbeat singing the same refrain. Meet me in the rain.
Don't be afraid.
Let the past slip off like a window stain. Baby, meet me in the rain.
Hold me in the dark
till the clouds roll by.
We'll be side by side
under one wide sky. If you still believe love can rise again, meet me in the rain. Meet me in the rain.
Spin that record one more time tonight. There was a small town dance on Friday night. Paper hearts hanging in the yellow light. You stood alone beside the old jukebox glow. I had my hands tucked deep inside my coat, heart keeping time to every little note, wondering if you'd ever turn and say hello. Then you dropped a dime and the song came on, a slow sweet tune, and the room felt gone. You looked my way like you already knew that the next soft step might lead me straight to you. You said, may I have this dance? So shy, but there was sunshine in your eye. My trembling fingers found your hand, and we moved like waves upon the sand. Jukebox slide and you, spinning all my fears away. Every little melody taught my heart to stay. Jukebox slide and you, shining where our love came true. All I ever need, my darling, is jukebox light and you. Summer rolled in with a carnival tune. Ferris wheel turning under a lazy moon. We rode up high and watched the town drift small. You won a ribbon at the nickel stand, pinned it so gently on my shaking hand. Said, if you fall, I'll be the one to catch it all. Later we walked where the sidewalks end, down to my porch with the night as friend. The kitchen light was burning soft and low, and you whispered, this is where I always wanna go. You traced a circle on my sleeve, said, promise me you'll never leave. I heard that same old jukebox song playing in my memory all night long. Jukebox light and you, spinning all my fears away. Every little melody taught my heart to stay. Jukebox light and you, shining where our love came true. All I ever need, my darling, is jukebox light and you. Years go by, but the town stays small. They fix a sign on the old dance hall, and sometimes we stop just to listen at the door. There in the dust is the worn out floor where we first swayed, and I wanted more. I can see our shadows like they were before. Now there's a baby sleeping down the hall, dishes drying by the kitchen wall. The porch light's glowing like it used to do, and every gentle flicker brings me back to you. Turn the dial and let the record play. We'll steal another yesterday, sing along to every line we know. Let the soft metaphor echo slow. If the world outside should ever fade from view, I'll still be dancing in this room with you. Jukebox light and you, jukebox light and you, this little home. Jukebox slide and you spinning in my heart tonight. Hold me while the music fades into the porch light. Jukebox slide and you, all my dreams are wrapped into every song I ever loved. Was jukebox slide and you. Jukebox light and you. Golden evening on the quiet shore, soft blue shadows where the waters pour. Your suitcase leaning in the fading light, my hand in yours, trying not to cry tonight.
We walk slow by the riverside, watching little boats on the turning tide. You traced my name in the dusty rail, said, write me letters, they'll never fail.
The whistle sang through the purple sky. You brushed a teardrop from my eye. You said, close your eyes when you hear that sound, and feel my arms come back around.
You pressed a picture in my palm so tight,
your name in ink, your promise in the night. I won't forget you, whatever I do. You whisper low and I'll come back to you. I'll wait by the river where the low lights shimmer and quiver. When the trains roll by and the night runs long, I'll be holding on to our song through the seasons that make us shiver. Darling, I'll wait by the river.
city windows in a silver row, lonely coffee in a neon glow. I keep your letter in my work-worn hands, reading every line like a sacred plan.
At night I drive where the streetlights fade, car radio playing all the slow songs we made. Your photograph on my dashboard there, smiling like you're in the passenger chair. When the DJ spins a soft refrain, I hear your footsteps on the platform again. I close my eyes and I hear you say, I'll be waiting when you find your way. I'll wait by the river where the low lights shimmer and quiver. When the trains roll by and the night runs long, I'll be holding on to our song through the seasons that make us shiver. Darling, I'll wait by the river. I send you pages in my careful hand, I trace your name in a foreign land. Each little word is a bridge of light, guiding me home through the softest night.
Then one spring evening the whistle cries,
I see our town in the twilight skies. My heart runs faster than my feet can move. Every as I step back to you. The platform shakes as the engine slows. I see your face where the lamplight glows. Your suitcase falls as you start to run. All those lonely miles melting into one. We hold on tight in the smoky air. All the waiting wrapped up in a prayer. No distance now, just your hand in mine, and the river shining like a silver line. I wait by the river, now your arms are warm and thicker. When the trains roll by and the night runs along, we'll be swaying to our own sweet song, through the years that may make us shiver. Side by the river. I'll wait by the river. If life ever pulls us hither and thither, just follow the lights where the waters gleam. You find my heart where we first dreamed, when the world feels colder and love, I'll wait by the river. I saw you leaning on the silver rail. The ocean wind was playing with your hair. The evening sky was turning soft and pale, and every step just led me closer there. I watched the circles where the waves rolled in. You brushed some sand from off your summer shoes. I heard my heart start beating in my skin, and knew tonight I had to speak to you. I said it's getting late, but not too late to stay. You smiled and whispered, lead the way. On the seaside promenade, where the waves keep singing low, walk with me and don't be afraid. Let the salt wind kiss your clothes. If the world should ever fade, I'll still find your hand in mine. On the seaside promenade, we can love one step at a time. We counted ships like wishes out at sea, and gave them names we never wrote down twice. You told me little secrets about you. I stored them like a locket in my mind. The lampposts drew our shadows long and thin. Your laughter danced ahead of where we'd go. I said I don't know what this all will be, but I know I hate to see you walking home alone. You said I don't need a map, I got your eyes tonight. And we walked beneath the harbor lights, on the seaside promenade, where the waves keep singing low. Walk with me and don't be afraid. Let the salt wind kiss your clothes. If the world should ever fade, I'll still find your hand in mine. On the seaside promenade, we can love one step at a time. quiet stretch of shining stones. No matter how the shoreline shifts and moves, as long as I'm with you, I'm home. Tonight the breeze is softer than before. Your arm is threaded gently into mine. The world is changing just beyond the shore, but every star feels steady in your eyes. On the seaside promenade, every season, every year, if the days grow brighter, softly fade, I will always keep you near. When the stories all are made and the years fall out of time, on the seaside promenade, I'll be yours and you'll be mine. The little clock is ticking on the kitchen wall. The hands keep turning till I hear you call. I still remember when we met that springtime day, on a warm park bench where all the blossoms swayed. You were reading softly with your coat undone. Sunlight through the branches made a halo run. You looked up smiling when I asked to sit a while, sharing little secrets with a careful smile. Now the seasons circle like the leaves that fly, but your footsteps find me as the hours go by. In this quiet corner where our lives align, you still come walking through my door at night. Every night at 9, you're coming home to me, with your gentle eyes and your old coat swinging free. We put a record on and let the day unwind, swaying in the lamplight, leaving cares behind. I don't need a golden star or grand design, just your arms around me every night at 9. The kettle whispers while you're hanging up your hat. You ask how my day was and we talk of this and that. The curtains shimmer with the streetlight's silver glow, while our favorite melody turns soft and low. You hum the chorus as you reach to pull me near. All my worries quiet when your voice is here. In this little room the world is warm and small, and our simple love feels bigger than it all. All the dreams we planted grew in simple ways, in the way you listen when I speak my days, in the way you waiting as the clocks all chime, keeping our old promise, same sweet time. Every night at 9, you're coming home to me, with your gentle eyes and your old coat swinging free. We put a record on and let the day unwind, swaying in the lamplight, years behind. I don't need a golden star or grand design, just your arms around me every night at night. Someday we'll be older and the days will slow, lines upon our faces where the years will show. But I'll set the table and I'll light the flame, waiting by the window when I hear your name. If the world grows colder, let the night wind moan. We will have this little house we've made our own, two familiar shadows in the soft design, meeting like we always do at night. Every night at 9, you're coming home to stay, and the smallest moments chase the dark away. We let the music spin and let our hearts recline, moving to the rhythm of your hand in mine. I don't need a shining crown or grand design, just to be beside you every night at 9. Every night at 9, darling, you are mine. That's my forever wish. Every night at 9. The little clock is ticking in its gentle rhyme, and I whisper, hurry love, it's almost time.
Saw summer music in the evening air. You took my hand at the small town fair. Cotton candy clouds on a painted sky, laughter in the distance, children running by. You were standing there by the ticket stand, looking kind of nervous with your hat in hand. You said you maybe wanna take a ride, and the world grew small when I stood by your side, as the colors spun in a carousel light. I found my forever in a single night. Every little heartbeat learned a brand new feel when you pulled me close and whispered what was real under the fair. But when life feels heavy and the nights grow long, I can hear that old fair playing in a song. If I ever wonder how our love stayed true, I just close my eyes and I'm there with you. Under the Ferris wheel, my heart remembers still the little moments that we didn't know would become the life we'd grow. Under the Ferris wheel, you taught my heart to feel with every sunrise and each evening. I'm the girl you're walking home. Under the Ferris wheel, love found a way to heal. Even when the seasons change and years have flown, I am yours and you're my home. Soft summer music in the evening air. Every time you smile, I'm back at that fair. Do you remember how the night first found us, love? Lanterns hanging over, sawdust on the ground above. Summer fair was spinning, lights against the sky, candy on your fingers, laughter in your eye. You won me a ribbon at a little game, wrote your name in roses on the window pane. Then you took my hand with a trembling sigh, said let's ride the wheel and touch the sky. Higher, higher, we could hear the band below. Tiny little town in a golden glow. Every gentle turn, every breathless spin, felt like love was just about to begin. Ferris wheel kisses, up where the world felt small and new. Ferris wheel kisses, Ferris wheel kisses, heart beating time as I leaned into you. Into you. Round and round we turned that night, under all those carnival lights. Life began with Ferris wheel kisses, Ferris wheel kisses with you. Later on we found the old dance hall in town, jukebox by the doorway, record spinning down, shadows on the ceiling, couples moving slow, soft guitar was swaying in the amber glow. You slipped me a nickel and you said now choose, let the sweetest love song be the one we use. So I picked a number, pressed it with a smile, and we danced our hearts out for a while. Bare feet aching, but we didn't feel a thing. Time was just a circle where the chorus sings. Every little step, every turn and sway, promised we would never drift away. Ferris wheel kisses, up where the world felt small and new. Ferris wheel kisses, Ferris wheel kisses, heart beating time as I leaned into you. Into you. Round and round we turned that
lights, life began with Ferris wheel kisses, Ferris wheel kisses with you. Years have laid their silver in your darkened hair, porch light softly waiting when we climb the stair, kettle on the stove and the kitchen slow, radio low and the twilight glow. Sometimes on the breeze comes a calliope tune, takes us back to cotton candy and a crescent moon. And I see your eyes like they used to shine when you whispered, will you always be mine? We've walked seaside evenings where the gulls fly low, footprints fading gently where the waters flow. Hand in hand we wander as the daylight goes, salt upon your shoulder, wind upon my clothes. And I know, my darling, as the night draws near, every quiet moment only brings you dear. Every gentle sunset, every sky of blue still begins and ends with loving you. Ferris wheel kisses, still in my heart like the very first time. Ferris wheel kisses, Ferris wheel kisses, old little town and our young love in rhyme. Love in rhyme. Round and round the seasons glide, but I'm forever by your side. Life is made of Ferris wheel kisses, Ferris wheel kisses with you. Always those Ferris wheel kisses, Ferris wheel kisses with you. I bought a single ticket for the evening show. Didn't think that you'd be here, didn't think I'd know. Then the midway lights were shining in your eyes, like the nights we used to chase painted skies.
You said, do you still remember how the summers felt? My heart answered faster than the years we've held. All the words we never dare reveal under the Ferris wheel.
I heard the old band playing our slow song. Suddenly the years didn't feel so long. One little smile and the past turned real under the Ferris wheel. Under the Ferris wheel, where the lights turn slow and the world stands still. I can feel my heart saying what it used to feel, finding you again under the Ferris wheel.
I've walked this fairground many nights alone, watching lovers pass beneath the glowing tone of the carousel music drifting through the air. Never thought I'd see you waiting there.
All the roads we took that led us far apart circle back tonight to this old fairground heart. Every turn brings back the way you made me feel under the Ferris wheel. I heard your laughter like a distant chime ring through every summer we left behind.
your car with the radio low,
Dashboard softly in a quiet glow,
driving till we found the seaside air and sand.
waves and wind like they were holding our hand.
Years may scatter us like sparks in the night,
But some loves wait in the carnival light,
and lead us back to where the truth is real, under the Ferris wheel.
under the Ferris wheel, where the lights turn slow and the world stands still. All the miles between us start to gently heal. Now you're here with me under the Ferris wheel.
Under the Ferris wheel,
Ooh,
with your hand in mine and the same old
thrill. If tomorrow asks me what my heart will feel, I'll say I'm staying here under the Ferris wheel. Under the Ferris wheel,
I'm right beside you.
always finding you there. Under the Ferris wheel. Do-do-do, sha-la-la tonight. We were just two shadows by the jukebox light. Summer on my shoulders, moving sweet and slow. You were leaning at the doorway of the old dance hall, trying not to look too shy against the painted wall. The band took a break, but the room stayed warm, so the owner dropped a nickel in to ride the storm. The jukebox started glowing in the corner dim, and you crossed the wooden floor like the lights pulled you in. You said, if you're not dancing, I could hold you tight. Your voice just barely louder than the soft July night. I took your trembling hand, felt my own heart rise. All the world got smaller in your brown eyes. By the jukebox light, holding on to you, every little love song felt so bright and true. With the Ferris wheel turning just beyond our sight, we were learning how to dream by the jukebox light. By the jukebox light, swaying slow and near, all the noise of the town seemed to disappear. If the years ran on and we lost our fight, I swore I'd find you again by the jukebox light. Then the summer spun faster than the records played. You left on a Monday for a better trade. I stayed pouring coffee in that roadside lane, watching buses come and go in the evening rain. Sometimes on my break when the nights ran long, I'd hear our favorite line from that old slow song. I'd close my eyes gently in the neon gleam, let the jukebox in my memory play the scene. I'd whisper, if you ever feel the pull tonight, there's a girl still waiting where we held on tight. Though the room had changed and the floor got worn, in my mind we were forever where our love was born. By the jukebox light, holding on to you, every little love song felt so bright and true. With the Ferris wheel turning just beyond our sight, we were learning how to dream by the jukebox light. By the jukebox light, swaying slow and near, all the noise of the town seemed to disappear. If the years ran on and we lost our fight, I swore I'd find you again by the jukebox light. 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 I swore I'd find you again by the jukebox light. fair came back with the same bright signs, cotton candy colors and the ticket lines. I walked past the rides and the game stand row, toward the old dance doorway where the warm lights glow. The jukebox in the corner looked a little more old, but it still held the songs that our young hearts told. Then I heard footsteps pause in the hallway care, turned around and saw you just standing there. You said, I've been chasing cities, but I lost my song. Every crowd felt colder, every road too long. So I followed this feeling to this very night, hoping you'd be waiting in the jukebox light. I smiled through the tears and I reached for you, said I kept one last dance that belongs to two. And as the record crackled soft and tight, we slipped back into that first slow night. By the jukebox light, holding on to you, every little love song still comes shining through. With the Ferris wheel shining like a crown of white, we found our hearts again by the jukebox light. By the jukebox light, when our hair turns gray, we'll be humming that chorus in the same old way. If the world forgets us and we fade from sight, we'll be dancing in their dreams by the jukebox light. Do-do-do-do. By the jukebox light, I'll be there too. By the jukebox light, I'll be there too. Oh, I'll be there tomorrow by the jukebox light. Tomorrow by the jukebox light. Soft rain on the on the cobblestone, street lights in a silver chain. I was standing there alone. You appeared through the evening crowd, coat pulled tight, collar turned up high. City noise was a distant sound, just your gentle hello and your eyes. You said, Miss, looks like it's gonna pour. Would you mind if I walk your way? One umbrella, just enough for two, and the whole world faded while we swayed. Every drop that kissed the ground seemed to echo your name somehow. I didn't know it then, but now I can hear that rainy evening now. Two hearts, one umbrella, keeping out the stormy weather. Just you and me, my sweet forever. Two hearts, one umbrella, side by side through the wind and rain. I'll find my way to you again. No gentle hand pulled my heart back close to you. Two hearts, one umbrella, keeping out the stormy weather. Just you and me, my sweet forever. Two hearts, one umbrella, side by side through the wind and rain. I'll find my way to you again, no matter where the seasons change. Two hearts, one umbrella. Now the years have quietly gone. Riverside is a softer place. Evening sky turns a violet tone, and I feel the warmth of your face. I hear footsteps coming down the path. Turn to see you in the fading light. In your hand is that old umbrella, warm, but your smile is new and bright. You whisper, love, I kept the sound of that first rain in my mind. Every street and every town, I was walking by your side. So we open up that faded blue, let the raindrops dance above. After all the waiting we've been through, here we are, still in love. Two hearts, one umbrella, keeping out the stormy weather. Just you and me, my sweet forever. Two hearts, one umbrella, hand in hand by the riverside. Raindrops falling, but we don't hide. For the rest of this tender life, two hearts, one umbrella. Soft rain on the window pane, street lights shining warm and yellow. I'll walk every road again with you, my one umbrella.
Neon on the sidewalk, shining through the rain.
I see your shadow moving, calling out my name.
And suddenly this old town feels brand new tonight.
I still remember, suitcase in your hand, the platform clock, the silver rails, the whistle of the train.
You tried to smile so I wouldn't see you cry, but raindrops on your lashes gave the secret in your eye. I watched you waving through the smoky morning light, clutching my umbrella like a promise held too tight.
The echo of that goodbye stayed inside my chest,
Like a record stuck but playing only, please come back.
all those seasons turned and turned, still our hearts would twist and burn. Every song on late night shows kept on whispering what we know.
at the jukebox,
hear our favorite tune, spinning all the memories in this faded room. Under the soft glow,
you pull me close once more,
like we never said goodbye
at that station door.
Back at the jukebox, look at where we are, you and I together, like a wishing star. If the night just keeps on turning, I'll be in your arms.
Back at the jukebox,
Safe in your arms.
safe in your arms. Back at the jukebox. I moved on the best I could, or so I'd say. Worked behind that corner store, counting down the days.
Porch light glowing when the evening shift was through. I'd stand there in the doorway, half expecting it was you.
I wrote you letters that I never dared to send. Folded up the pages, tucked them where the hurt would mend.
Every train that rumbled through this little town
Sounded like a second chance that never slowed down.
Yet tonight you walk right in with that same shy, crooked grin, and the jukebox found our song like it's been waiting all along. Back at the jukebox, hear our favorite tune, spinning all the memories in this faded room. Under the soft glow,
You pull me close once more,
like we never said goodbye
at that station door.
Back at the jukebox, look at where we are, you and I together, like a wishing star. If the night just keeps on turning, I'll be in your arms.
Back at the jukebox,
Safe in your arms.
safe in your arms. Back at the jukebox. Outside the street is shining, puddles in the lane.
We share one umbrella, laughing in the rain.
Small town dance hall windows fog with breath and heat.
Every raindrop keeping time with our returning heartbeat.
Let the trains roll by, let the timetables change. Ooh, I've had all I need right here. I don't need those distant trains. Let the city lights stay far across the tracks. I have searched the whole wide world just to circle back. If tomorrow feels unsure, hold me closer than before. We'll let one more record play while the night just slips away.
Back at the jukebox, where our hearts belong, we've turned our old goodbyes into a brand new song. In the colored shadows, I see my future clear. Every beat is telling me to keep you near. Back at the jukebox, nothing in between, just the man I always loved and the girl you've always seen. If the world keeps on revolving, I'll be in your arms. Back at the jukebox, safe in your arms.
Safe in your arms.
Back at the jukebox. When the last slow record ends,
Walk me home past sleepy Ben's.
beneath your porch light, hand in hand, we'll let the jukebox
Be our band. Rain is tracing silver river
down the window of this place. Steam is rising from our coffee, soft reflections on your face. You laugh about the sudden shower, say you almost stayed at home, but you ran across the crossing through the puddles all alone. Then you found me in the doorway of this little corner cafe, and the world grew small and quiet when you smiled my clouds away. Under the same umbrella, close to your heart I stay. Under the same umbrella, rain can't wash us away. Whenever the skies grow heavy, I'll be finding my way to you. Long as we walk together under the same umbrella, me and you, me and you. Later on, the streets are shining, every lamplight wearing rain. We are sharing one small shelter as we cross the street again. Your shoulder brushes softly every time the sidewalks bend, and our laughter sounds like music that I never wanna end. Down the hill the cars are drifting, dashboards with a gentle glow. We ride slow with windows fogging, radio turned down low. Under the same umbrella, close to your heart I stay. Under the same umbrella, rain can't wash us away. Whenever the skies grow heavy, I'll be finding my way to you. Long as we walk together under the same umbrella, me and you. On the seaside promenade now, wind is playing with your hair. Waves are humming in the distance, like a song we always share. Someday when the years fall softly on the stories that we tell, we will say it all got started with one night of rain that fell. Maybe love's a quiet promise spoken more in what we do. All the doors I choose to open if they lead me back to you. If the storm around us rises, if the night feels cold and wide, we'll be two small lights together, walking hand in hand inside. Under the same umbrella, you are my shining view. Under the same umbrella, every drop falls safe with you. Whenever the skies grow heavy, I'll be finding my way on through all of my tomorrows, waiting under the same umbrella, me and you. Rain is slowing on the window, streetlights blink a softer hue, but my heart
with you.
There's a record softly turning in this little room tonight,
And the world outside our window fades into the city light.
Do you remember when we met by the old park bandstand?
You were tracing little circles with your finger in the sand.
Your sweater on your shoulders, dusk was slipping down.
I was just a nervous boy from the other side of town.
A radio on a blanket
Played
a gentle tune,
and the lamppost by the walkway flickered like the moon.
You asked if you could walk me home before it got too late.
I said only if you promise that my hand is safe to take.
We didn't have much money, didn't have much time, but the way you looked at me could make the whole world shine. Every little heartbeat said we both belonged to two cups and a song. 2 cups and a song at the end of the day. Just you in the lamplight, all my worries fade away. We don't need a palace or a crowd to sing along.
All we really need is 2 cups and a song.
2 cups and a song, and your hand in mine. The kettle's little whistle keeping easy time. If the years keep rolling, we'll keep holding on,
Meeting every evening with 2
cups and a song. Now we've got a little place up on the 2nd floor,
with a creaky set of stairs and a crooked kitchen door.
coats upon the hallway peg, shoes beside the wall.
Bills upon the table, pictures in the hall.
I hear your key at twilight, and my heart still starts to race.
You set your bag down softly, and I see it in your face.
You say it's been a long one, and I put the kettle on.
You reach to drop the needle, let it find our favorite song.
We've seen winter windows, we've seen summer heat. We've danced around the laundry with bare and sleepy feet. Every little evening when the day feels long, we come back where we started. 2 cups and a song. 2 cups and a song at the end of the day. Just you in the lamplight, all my worries fade away. We don't need a palace or a crowd to sing along.
All we really need is 2 cups and a song.
2 cups and a song, and your hand in mine.
The kettle's little whistle keeping easy time.
If the years keep rolling, we'll keep holding on.
Meeting every evening with 2 cups and a song.
There were days we almost stumbled, days we nearly broke.
When the only thing that held us was a quiet word you spoke.
There were nights you sat beside me when the world felt wrong.
Turn the volume up on some sweet old song.
And in that tiny corner by the table and the chair, we built a little lifetime out of music in the air.
If they ask us what we needed just to get this far, we'll say nothing but a kettle and a worn-out star guitar. 2 cups and a song as the years drift by. Your reflection in the window, silver in your eyes.
We don't need tomorrow to be anything but strong.
If we can end our evenings with 2 cups and a song. 2 cups and a song, let the record play. We'll sway in the doorway at the close of day.
When our hair turns silver and the nights grow long,
we'll still be here together with 2 cups and a song.
So put the kettle on, love.
Let the daylight fade.
I'll cue that little record.
Hear the serenade.
In this small warm circle where our hearts belong,
We'll always find each other with 2 cups and a song.
Raindrops on the sidewalk,
Neon in a line,
footsteps in the puddles,
keeping time with mine.
city humming softly,
Like a distant train,
and somewhere love is waiting in the silver rain.
I saw you on the corner with your coat pulled tight, street lamp halo shining in the misty light. You smiled a little shyly as the buses passed, like you were made of yesterday and made to last.
You offered me your umbrella when the sky broke through.
Said there's room for someone else if that someone's you.
We walked a block in silence, all the world turned gray.
But something warm and steady found its start that day.
Every drop above our heads beat like words we never said. Side by side, no need to explain. Just 2 hearts in the rain. 2 hearts in the rain, walking slow, walking close, sharing little stories that we never told to most. Your hand brushed mine and I knew right then I'd never wanna walk alone again. Let the world rush by down every crowded lane. It's only you and me, 2 hearts in the rain. We found a little cafe with a fogged up pane.
Candles on the tables, faces blurred by rain.
You folded up your umbrella by the wooden door
And shook the weather from your sleeves across the floor. We talked of favorite records and the dreams we chase.
How sometimes life runs circles but returns to place.
You laughed about the letters that you never send. I promised I would write you, not just as a friend. On the glass the raindrops drew tiny roads that led to you. Every line spelled out your name. Just two hearts in the rain.
Two hearts in the rain,
Slowly swaying in our chairs to a jukebox in the corner playing old love airs. Your eyes met mine and the night grew still, like the world was waiting for our will. Let the thunder roll and the winds complain. We'll whisper over coffee, two hearts in the rain.
Now evenings find me walking where we first once met,
Carrying your letters in my coat still faintly wet.
ink a little faded where the teardrops fell.
Words about forever that you chose to tell. And I wait by the window when the clouds come in,
Listening for your footsteps and the soft door spin.
the porch light through the curtains paints a golden chain, leading you back home to me. Through every rain, some loves flash like summer lightning, gone as soon as born.
Some loves grow like flowers, finding cracks in stone and storm.
Ours began so quietly on an ordinary street. Now every stormy evening is a chance to meet.
If the days grow harder and the skies turn cold and gray,
I'll be there beside you when the clouds won't go away.
we'll hold each other closer till the sun breaks through again.
Still walking hand in hand like two hearts in the rain. Two hearts in the rain, let it fall where it may. We'll be dancing down the sidewalks at the close of day. Your cheek to mine and the world fades out, till the only sound is our steady doubt, turning into promise on the soft refrain. I'll love you all my life, two hearts in the rain. Two hearts in the rain, when we're silver and slow, we'll remember how a bar umbrella made it so. And if we're ever lost, we'll find our way again, back to that first night, as two hearts in the rain. Raindrops on the rooftop,
Whispering your name,
footsteps in my hallway.
nothing feels the same.
Every time the clouds roll in, I'm glad they came, for they carried you to me. Two hearts in the rain. Soft wind on the midway, cotton candy in the air, summer night music floating everywhere. You were just a shadow by the old jukebox, leaning on Sunday socks. I was with my girlfriends at the small town dance, laughing at the records, too afraid of romance. Then you crossed the floor with your nervous smile, said, may I have this one just for a little while? My heart beat time to that slow, sweet song, and it felt like home, like it's where I belong. Outside, the river caught the last of the day. Inside, the band began to softly play. You whispered, don't let go tonight, as a hall glowed warm in the fading light. Under Ferris wheel lights, where the world felt small and right, you held me through the summer night. Under Ferris wheel lights, with the music playing low, and your hand fitting mine just so I knew even then I might love you. Under Ferris wheel lights, months turned into winters, but you stayed near, walking by the river when the skies were clear. We'd park by the bridge when the town was asleep, talk about our future and the promises we'd keep. You worked long days at the corner store, I held my dresses on the kitchen floor. We didn't have much but an old car radio and a quiet little dream that refused to let go. On Fridays when the paycheck finally came, we'd drive to that same old hall again. You'd say they're playing our song tonight, and my heart would dance in the yellow light. Under Ferris wheel lights, where the world felt small and right, you held me through the summer night. Under Ferris wheel lights, with the music playing low, and your hand fitting mine just so I knew even then I might love you. Under Ferris wheel lights, ooh. Years draw a circle round the things we've known, little hands and voices filling up our home. But when the fair rolls in and the banners shine, you still take my arm like you're asking me to dine. We buy one ticket for the ride we choose, laughing like the kids with our sensible shoes. Up above the river with the town below, your whisper in the dark sounds just like long ago. Some loves burn fast and fade from sight. Ours is a lantern in the gentle night. It doesn't have to dazzle to be strong and true, it only has to keep on shining over me and you. So when the music slows and the midway dims, and life feels heavier than it did back then, just take my hand and hold me tight, and we'll find our way by that old fair light. Under Ferris wheel lights, when the world turns cold and white, I'm still your girl, still by your side. Under Ferris wheel lights, let the years keep rolling on, like the records and the songs. My heart forever takes its flight back to you. Under Ferris wheel lights, soft wind on the midway as the stars appear. You lean in close and whisper in my ear, no matter where we go tonight, we're still under Ferris wheel lights. Yeah.
Summer wind is whispering your name as the old town looks almost the same. I still remember that that small dance hall, shiny wooden floor and the jukebox glow. You in a dress with a ribbon waist, laughing every time I stepped on your toes. Out by the fair, Ferris wheel lights turn slow, painting little halos in the midnight blue. But the only thing I saw that night was jukebox lights and you. Then life called me down another road, suitcase dreams and letters that we wrote. Still I carry deep inside my view jukebox lights and you. Jukebox lights and you, my darling, spinning like a slow song tune. Everywhere I've been, my heart's returning to that corner of the room. When the music starts to play inside my memory, all the distant years just fade into a gentle hue. Every road I wander ends in jukebox lights and you. Now here we are on this seaside street, waves are tapping softly at the harbor wall. You take my hand like it's yesterday, and I hear that old dance hall's calling us all. Down by the pier, the Ferris wheel stands still, but your smile is shining just as bright and true. The town grew old, but I still find jukebox lights in you. Pages yellowed where your name was signed, letters in your handwriting soft and kind. Every word you wrote just led me through, back to jukebox lights and you. Jukebox lights and you, my darling, spinning like a slow song tune. Everywhere I've been, my heart's returning to that corner of the room. When the music starts to play inside my memory, all the distant years just fade into a gentle hue. Every road I wander ends in jukebox lights and you. Maybe tonight in that old dance hall, we'll drop a coin and let the record fall. I'll hold you close as the needle dreams of all the nights it used to play for us all. Out on the walk where the sea breeze sighs, we'll trace our names where the lights shine through. I've crossed the world, but every mile led to jukebox lights and you. Time can move the shorelines, change the view. Fairgrounds fade and Ferris wheels grow still, but one low song in a corner of a crowded room can bring my heart right back to how you make me feel. When the band is gone and the night is through, I'm still dancing slow with you. Jukebox lights and you, my darling, glowing like the moonlit sea. Every beat that's in my tired heart is keeping time with your heartbeat. When jukebox lights and you. Every dream I ever sent finds jukebox lights and you. Summer wind is humming that tune as we walk home under the seaside moon.
Rain on the glass in the evening dim. There's a table in the corner where I wait for him. I was just a girl with an apron tied, pouring cups of coffee while the trains rolled by. You came in from the platform with your coat all damp, ticket in your pocket, suitcase by the lamp. You asked for a corner where the noise felt small, somewhere you could hear your name above it all. I pointed to this table with a checkerboard crack, said you can see the whole wide world from this window by the tracks. You laughed and said, if I pass this way again, will you save this little place for an old lost friend? I smiled at the promise spilling between your words, like the whistle of a distance only my heart heard. Window by the tracks where I watched you go, face against the glass in the station glow. Every train that leaves takes a piece of me, but I keep this chair waiting where your eyes can see. Window by the tracks on a rainy night, headlights in the fog fading out of sight. Till you're coming back, I'll hold this place intact, sitting in the quiet by the window, by the tracks. Seasons change the posters on the cafe wall, new faces at the counter, but I knew them all. Businessmen and soldiers, girls with travel dreams, suitcases of secrets and paper seams. Sometimes I'd glimpse a profile through the silver mist, think I saw your shadow in the way they kissed. But the door would close softly and the moment passed, just another ghost fading in the darkened glass. Still I straighten up the table when the night bells ring, lay a single spoon and a porcelain ring. If a stranger asks why the seat stays free, I just say someone's coming and they'll sit with me. Window by the tracks where I watched you go, face against the glass in the station glow. Every train that leaves takes a piece of me, but I keep this chair waiting where your eyes can see. Window by the tracks on a rainy night, headlights in the fog fading out of sight. Till you're coming back, I'll hold this place intact, sitting in the quiet by the window, by the tracks. once a summer when the rains ran late, I walked down to the lakeside just to test my fate. Water held the sunset like a copper coin. Wind wrote your name in the trembling joint. I thought about boarding any northbound line, leaving all this waiting on the ties behind. But the thought of you searching for an empty chair brought me back to this window to be certain I was there. Now the kitchen clock is older and the boss has changed, but they leave me this corner like it's prearranged. I hum a little tune when the night gets long. Let the spoons keep rhythm to a patient song. If one day you wander through the closing crowd, with your shoulders a little more tired, your heart less loud, you'll see a gentle figure in the faded slacks, waving through the raindrops at the window by the tracks. Window by the tracks where I watched you go, still shining in the steam of the engines low. Every train that leaves writes a line, in fact, in the quiet little story of the window by the tracks. Window by the tracks when the night turns blue, there's a chair and a cup and a place for you. If the world runs you ragged and the sky turns black, come and find my faithful heart at the window by the tracks. Rain on the glass and the evening dim. I'll be here tomorrow if you come back in, till your footsteps echo on these wooden cracks. I'll be keeping one small light in the window by the tracks.
Soft rain on the sidewalks, baby,
Feels like a long lost lullaby.
I saw you standing on the corner in the city rain, streetlight shining on your suitcase, on your face again.
The years between us seem to tumble down like raindrops racing on the windows of this town.
You smiled that little halfway like you used to do. I wasn't sure if I should walk away or walk to you.
But then your coat was slipping off your arm. You held that umbrella, said, let's keep you warm. We took a step and then another down the glistening street. With every puddle we remember how we used to meet. Our shadows dancing in the neon light, like two old songs still sounding right. One more rainy night, just you and I by the city lights, under one umbrella, two hearts getting closer like we never said goodbye. One more rainy night, let's let the past fall out of sight. If you hold me near, everything feels clear in this one more rainy night.
table by the cafe glass. We watched the people and the taxis slowly drifting past. Your hands were trembling, reaching out for mine. You said, I think of you when church bells ring at night.
I told you about the lonely mornings with the radio on.
How every love song felt like proof that we were never gone. You laughed and brushed a teardrop from your cheek. Said funny how some hearts don't learn to speak. Outside the window, all the raindrops drew our names in streams, while inside we traded quiet words and half-remembered dreams. The waiter smiled and turned down all the lights like he'd seen this scene on other nights. One more rainy night, just you and I by the city lights, under one umbrella, two hearts getting closer like we never said goodbye. One more rainy night, let's let the past fall out of sight. If you hold me near, everything feels clear in this one more rainy night.
Now we're driving through the darkness with the wipers on. Dashboard glowing soft and golden while the streets are gone.
The old car radio plays something sweet and low, like every tune we used to dance to long ago.
Your jacket wrapped around my shoulders like it used to be. I hear your heartbeat keeping gentle, perfect time with me.
You say if morning feels the way it feels tonight, maybe we could try again to get it right. I don't know what tomorrow's gonna do, but my heart still finds its way to you. If all we have is just this passing shower, I wanna spend it in your arms this hour.
So let the raindrops write our names across the midnight air.
If love comes back just once like this, that's more than most hearts share. One more rainy night, let's let the city fade from sight. Turn the car around, let our hearts be found in this tender borrowed time. One more rainy night, hold me until the morning light. If it feels this true, I'll come back to you after one more rainy night. Soft rain on the sidewalks, baby,
Feels like a long lost lullaby.
and in this one more rainy night, we find our way back to the light. Every morning in the pale blue light, breath like clouds in winter air, you be leaning on the silver pole with the wind in your dark hair. I would hurry down the corner street, books pressed tight against my chest. You would smile and take them from me, say I like it when you rest. We would watch the city waken as the first bus rolled on by. Let the second one keep moving just to have a little time. Now I'm at the old bus stop with a pocket full of tickets and a heart that never stopped. Every engine in the every break and every knot sounds like you are coming back to the old bus stop. Then one morning you were dressed in gray with a suitcase at your side. Said they need me in another town for a while, I've got to ride. I just laughed like it was nothing, but my hands began to shake as we let 3 buses leave us till there was no more to take. You said ride me on the journey, every line you choose to send. I'll be standing in this memory till we meet right here again. So I'll wait at the old bus stop where the dawn runs down the windows and the coffee shops unlocked. Every hiss of opening doors makes my sleepy heart beat knock, thinking you'll step off and find me at the old bus stop. I've grown older with the sunrise on this cracked and painted curve. Kept your last small paper ticket like a softly spoken word. If the road has turned you elsewhere, then your days are far from mine. Know there's someone by a corner looking back through borrowed time. Still I stand at the old bus stop when the world is gray and quiet and the traffic hasn't stopped. If you ever feel the longing for the streets we used to walk, follow morning's gentle whisper to the old bus stop. I'll be there in scarf and sweater with the chill still in the air. All the years will fall behind us if I turn and find you there. Till that moment, love, I'm waiting where our dreams first learned to talk, with my heart upon the pavement at the old bus stop. At the old bus stop. At the old bus stop. At the old bus stop.
The ocean breeze is humming low, the little lights begin to glow. We walk along the slowly shining pier. The summer fair comes back around each year, the salt and sugar dancing in the air, the distant music of a halfway broken chair. Your jacket brushes softly against my hand. We leave 2 footprints in the moonlit sand, and every time the midway lights reveal, I see us standing under the Ferris wheel. Years have turned like tickets in my palm, but in your smile I still can feel that calm. And when the carousel begins to spin, it's like that very first night all over again. Under the Ferris wheel, hearts were learning how to feel. You were just a boy with pockets full of dreams. I was just a girl in a summer dress and jeans. Under the Ferris wheel, all the world turned soft and real. And every time the midway lights reveal, we're still in love under the Ferris wheel.
I hear the barkers calling down the lane, the cotton candy melting in the rain. You held my coat and tried to hide your shake, while reaching for my fingers like your life was at stake. We rode up high until the town grew small. The sea became a silver-painted wall. You whispered, darling, promise you will stay. And all my careful answers slowly blew away. We found a little house not far from shore, with creaking stairs and a crooked kitchen door. The same soft light that spills across the floor feels like that fairground shining once more under the Ferris wheel. Hearts were learning how to feel. You were just a boy with pockets full of dreams. I was just a girl in a summer dress and jeans under the Ferris wheel. All the world turned soft and real, and every time the midway lights reveal, we're still in love under the Ferris wheel. Now every night when all the world is still and city noise lies sleeping on the hill, I watch you washing dishes by the sink. The kitchen light turns every tired plate to pink. You hum a tune that only we both know. I dry my hands and sway there slow to slow, and in your tired face from another busy day, I see that boy who took my breath away. Some folks say that summer love can't last, just a fleeting shadow from the past. But I have seen the years go rolling by, and still I catch the midway in your eyes. So when the fair comes drifting back to town, we'll walk the pier when all the sun goes down. And though our hair is touched with silver steel, we'll climb again under the Ferris wheel. Under the Ferris wheel, time keeps turning like a reel, but every frame is filled with you and me, from seaside nights to quiet kitchen tea. Under the Ferris wheel, every promise feels so real, and if I live 100 years, I'll feel we first fell in love under the Ferris wheel. Under the Ferris wheel, where the lights turn round and heal, I'll hold your hand and know it's all still real. Forever love under the Ferris wheel. The ocean breeze is humming low, the little lights are dimming slow, but in my heart the music always steals back to us under the Ferris wheel.
Rooftop after midnight, city far below, you and I in shadows where the soft winds blow. We climb the narrow stairwell when the house is still, bare feet on the concrete, hearts against the chill. A little silver radio balanced on the rail whispers out a love song like a tender tale. my shoulder as the night drifts by. Laundry lines are swaying neath the velvet sky. Rooftop after midnight, hold me in the breeze. Let the crowded daylight fall down to its knees. All the glowing windows, all the streets of stone fade into the distance when we're here alone. If the world feels heavy, if the years feel wide, rooftop after midnight, I'm safe by your side. Neighbors' little curtains bloom with TV lighting. Taxi horns are fading somewhere in the night. Up above the chimney, stars begin to show, and your laughing silhouette is all I need to know. You trace our names together on the dusty floor. Promise me in whispers we'll come back for more. Rooftop after midnight, hold me in the breeze. Let the crowded daylight fall down to its knees. All the glowing windows, all the streets of stone fade into the distance when we're here alone. If the world feels heavy, if the years feel wide, rooftop after midnight, I'm safe by your side. Some nights we come up weary from the day's long fight, shopping bags and worries, hands a little tight. But one slow song on the radio and one deep breath of air, and suddenly the whole wide world feels lighter up here. They can build their towers, they can paint the town, but they can't touch the heaven where we're looking down. As long as there's a rooftop and your fingers laced in mine, I'll keep meeting you up here at the edge of time. Rooftop after midnight, hold me close again. Let the gentle bossa wash away what's been. All the days behind us, all the roads ahead, don't feel quite so lonesome when your cheek is to my head. If tomorrow trembles and the stars collide, rooftop after midnight, I'll be on your side. Rooftop after midnight, city far below, you and I forever, where the soft winds blow.
Explode around me. Yeah, metal, punk, EDM, house, techno, trance, drum and bass, pop, step, trap, hip hop, reggaeton, K-pop, hyperpop, experimental noise, harsh distortion, 808 bass, heavy auto-tune, vocoder rap vocals, vocoder rap vocals, spoken religious preaching, or vulgar language, violence, horror, dark or satanic comedy or parody vibes, irritanic sin plates, mutters and